Sorry for
Where are
that.
you from, Orthodox Muslim? Are you from United States or
No, no,
Europe?
I'm from Philippines.
Oh, you from Philippines. Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay,
also
what
thought that
topic
you
you
were
want?
a Filipino Christian when you entered into the stream of s.a.w. But when I check your channel, I found out that you are an Indonesian, right? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Do you speak Tagalog?
a little.
Okay. Okay, what topic you want to talk?
No, any topic that you want, or maybe we can discuss the misconception that you had when you talk to Iyadawa, and
Mm-hmm.
it was related to, I think, the a verse in the Quran where it says that the people I mean, took their rabbis and monks as Lord besides Allah, and then
Yes.
you link that one to uh, an accusation that Muslims uh, worship Prophet Muhammad, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you repeat that, and then I will clarify your mistake?
Okay. Okay, first of all, we have to see what behind this verse. Gonna bring up to you the verse, October 31, atau At-Taubah 31.
Bang Edi, saya pamit dulu ya,
Oke bang, ya bang, ya bang. Makasih
ya
bang ya.
biar biar satu lawan satu kan enak.
Oke bang, oke bang.
Ya, siap.
All right, I will bring it up to you. Here's in the screen, At-Taubah 31.
Yeah.
October 31. Number here. Scholars and monks as lords besides Allah. Okay?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, tell me, what is the meaning they take their scholars and their monk as lords beside Allah?
Yes. Actually, this verse was when this verse was revealed. One of the non-Muslims who embraced Islam was a Christian named Adi bin Hatim. He asked
Yes.
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "We don't take our lords. I mean, our scholars and monks as lords besides Allah. So how is this verse true?" So the Prophet Muhammad
Mm-hmm.
sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, uh, "Didn't the rabbis and monks make the what Allah has prohibited allowed or halal, and then did the monks and rabbis make what Allah uh, allowed, they make it prohibited?" He said yes. Then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is the worship of them. So that means it is not taking them as God, but the ruling that Allah has made, which they make it opposite. For example, if the ruling is prohibited, they will make it allowed as they wish.
Okay.
So if you follow them, and instead of following the laws of Allah, you are in essence worshiping them. That's the meaning of the uh, of the of the ayah as clarified by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay, that's a story about Adi bin Hatim and Muhammad, right?
Yeah,
I, I got it in Ibn Kasir.
thank you for confirming that. Because I know the hadith
Okay.
and I know the tafsir of this ayah.
All right. So if we use the same standard for it, when someone make it allowed for you, but it's actually haram, and we obey it, that's the sense of worship according to Muhammad said to Adi bin Hatim, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, let's use this standard to what Muslims do to Muhammad.
Okay. Can
Okay.
you give me an
In Quran,
example where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prohibited it in the Quran and then Prophet Muhammad make it allowed without
okay, I will gi-
sanction from Allah subhanahu wa
okay,
ta'ala?
without no assumption. We don't use assumption
No,
here.
not
Okay.
assumption, sanction without him sanctioned by Allah subhanahu, meaning without him being authorized by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
All right. Okay. Let me ask you. Uh, is lie prohibited in Muslim?
What?
Lie,
Lie,
lying.
lying.
Uh,
Lying is in general it is not allowed, but Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he made an exemption, which is also an exemption given in the Quran, that if the only way for you to save your life is to tell a lie, then it is in that moment it is allowed, because your life is more precious than the sin that you commit in telling a lie. So it is committing a lesser evil to prevent a greater evil, which is losing your life.
okay. According to the Quran, what Quran says about lying, I will give you the verse in the Quran.
No, I already said that lying in general is not allowed because it is sin. But there is a case where you are allowed. You are sinning, but you are given consideration, considering the fact that you are preserving your life. Your act of lying is a lesser evil compared to losing your life. You did not understand that concept? For example, you were caught by, for example, ISIS, okay, and then you you know that ISIS will kill non-Muslim. So in your case, you can say, okay, you can pretend I am a Muslim just not to be killed by the ISIS. So in that case, you are not blameworthy, although you lied, but your lie, the sin of lying is far lesser than telling them that you are a Muslim and you are not Muslim, then you get killed. You understand the concept?
Yeah, I understand. But you don't have you don't give me like you don't give me like the verse in the Quran that corroborate what you say.
If I can give you the verse, would you concede your point?
Okay, what verse?
Okay,
Okay, what verse?
let me find it first, because actually this concept is what we call uh, uh, the true takia, or assimilation. This one.
In the other hand, Allah says commands you to say something something lying.
No, no, no. If it is a general rule and then there is an exemption, it is not a contradiction, my friend.
So show
Because
me where's the exception here.
uh, uh,
That all he says is according to Allah's will, right?
no, no, no. Those
Is that
which are related to the religion. because Muhammad has to rule here. He is a human being
You
and
wanna? Are you
he
wanna?
is a prophet at the same
Are
time.
you? Are you gonna correct the hadith? Where's the hadith says that that's to relate to religion? It
No,
doesn't say that.
all Islamic scholars say this one. For example, uh, not all Prophet Muhammad said or did, and we have to follow because in the hadith also Prophet Muhammad demonstrated this one. For example, there was a food offered to him, and then when he asked what food was that, they said it was dove. It was a kind of lizard in the desert. So he did not eat it. And one of his companions, Khalid bin Walid, he asked the Prophet, "Oh Prophet, is this food haram?" He said, "No, but I don't like it." So Khalid ate it. So that means we don't have to follow what the personal taste of Prophet Muhammad SAW, because that is his human nature as a person. But when it comes to ruling in the religion, we have to follow that one because that is his duty to explain to us the religion as explained in Surah An-Nahl, uh, maybe chapter 16 verse 44, that it is the duty of the prophet to explain what is revealed in the Quran.
I think I think you don't believe your own hadith. The hadith doesn't say that because Muhammad says, "Whoever obeys me, he obeys all." He never said it's relate in the religion or it's what situation on a particular way. He
Did,
doesn't say anything about that.
did he say also that you have to obey me even in my personal taste or personal preference?
The hadith says that.
No, no, it doesn't say that. As I said, I already cited the hadith in which the Prophet ﷺ did not eat dove, but he did not prohibit it to Khalid bin Walid. It means it is halal in Islam. The ruling is halal because he will not allow his companion to eat that if it is haram. But he did not like it as a person, as that was his nature. So we don't have to follow his nature on that particular aspect because that is his personal taste. We cannot say that dove is haram because the Prophet did not eat it. In fact, it is halal because he allowed his companion to eat it. So that means there is a distinction between the personal taste of the Prophet as a person, and when he speaks of the religion, that is what we don't have. As Muslim, we don't have choice but to follow that as much as we can.
All right, let me read to you the hadith here. This is Sahih Muslim, narrated by Musa bin Talha, reported, "I and Allah's messengers haven't to pass the people near the date palm trees. He, meaning the prophet, said, 'What are these people doing?' They said, 'They are grafting,' i.e., they combine the male with female tree, and thus they yield more fruit.
Yes.
Thereupon Allah's messenger said, 'Look here.
I know the
I
hadith.
will hi- I will highlight.
I
I will
can,
highlight.
I can explain to you the hadith even without reading it because I
Okay,
know that hadith. I know that hadith,
let, let,
and it is
let's
related
finish
to
it
what I
first.
said. If it is a worldly affair, you can you Prophet Muhammad SAW said you can you may be better than me in worldly affair, but when it comes to ruling in the religion, how to worship God, you have no choice for that because that's the religion. Here in this hadith, it shows that Prophet Muhammad is not the expert for agriculture, for example, because this is Quran has did not reveal anything about this I know how to grow plants or made them
So if
have fruits.
so if okay,
So
if he didn't know about okay, if he didn't know about this what is about this farmer, about what the date palm trees, why he say anything about it?
He just say his personal opinion about it. He did not say this is a revelation from Allah.
Why he say something? Why he say something that he don't understand? He doesn't understand.
No, he didn't say he didn't understand. He didn't know. Maybe he has some experience about it, but it was not
No,
correct.
why he say something? Why he say something that he doesn't understand?
I already told you, Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is a human being. He has his personal thought, he has personal idea. But when it comes to revelation, and
So
he
it
explained
contradicts again to what you say.
no,
You
no,
say,
it does not
Inna
contradict.
antiku anil hawa illa wahyu yuha. So
Yes,
according to that
wamay,
verse,
that is
look,
yeah.
according to that verse, everything what Muhammad says is directly from Allah.
No, 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 my
Because
friend.
he says,
Cite
according
can you
to,
cite me? Can you give me any Muslim scholar which agrees with your interpretation of that
why
verse?
why we jump any Muslim scholar? We talk,
No, because that is not how it is understood by the companions of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the scholars. Nobody understood
so
that the way you understood it.
why you rely on ulama, why you rely on scholars? We
Uh,
rely on the hadith and Quran.
because my friend, in Surah Al-Tawbah also, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said that we have to follow. He said the vanguard, the foremost are those muhajirin and the ansar and those who follow them in goodness. Would you like me to show you the verse?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay. Because
Hello, Christian. Hello, Christian. To his own desire.
yes, I already gave you
So
the
you want
hadith.
to correct Quran now?
No, 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 no. You're
So
forcing
what does
to
Quran say?
the
What does Quran say?
The Quran says the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam explains the Quran. So when we see
No.
when we see the
Where's the
Sunnah,
verse?
I told you Surah Nahl verse 44. Go ahead.
16?
16 1 6.
16,
44.
44. Okay, read it. Explain to me.
Okay, go ahead, read it.
Yeah, read. You read it.
Okay, I will read it to you. We sent them with clear signs and scriptures. That was related to the previous prophets. We have sent down the reminder to you, Muhammad. Reminder meaning the Quran, the dhikr, to enable you to make clear to mankind what has been sent down to them, so that they may reflect upon it. So is it clear now that the Prophet Muhammad explanation is based on what was revealed? What was revealed? The Quran. So that means if the Prophet Muhammad speaks about the revelation, about the religion, then it is binding for us to follow it because it is stated in the Quran in Surah 16 verse 44. But when it comes to his personal taste, his personal opinion, we don't need to follow it. I will cite to you another example also in the one of the battles, if not in Uhud or it was in Badr, where the Prophet Muhammad
Okay,
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
stop right there.
No,
Okay,
no, no,
stop
no,
right.
no.
Don't. No,
Let me make it clearer to you, my friend,
no, no.
because you are forcing your
Look.
false
Order.
interpretation of the Quran. You take one verse and then you build up a massive argument from it as if that is the only verse of the Quran. You see? So in that hadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam positioned the troops in a sandy area. So one of the answers, which are one of the answers, which is who is an experienced fighter, he asked Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Oh Prophet Muhammad," he said, "is this position that we are in, is this from from revelation from Allah, or is this your personal
Yeah, I know.
he said it
I know
it
that.
is
I know
mine."
that.
So
Look,
it translates,
okay.
that means if it is not a revelation from Allah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is not explaining it as a revelation from Allah, that means we don't have to follow it. You understand it, my friend?
So okay. So it means that you believe that Muhammad is fallible.
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam clearly said, "Kullu bani Adam khata wa khairul
No,
khata'ina
here,
tawwabun." Yeah, allow me to explain,
listen.
my friend.
I
Allow
will
me.
repeat. I repeat my question. Look,
Yeah,
I repeat my question. Look, do you believe that Muhammad is fallible?
but he is not fallible in when it comes to the explanation of the revelation, but as a human person, he is fallible. As a matter of fact, Allah Subhanahu wa
So,
Taala corrected him
so
several times.
there are two Muhammads now.
No, it's not to Muhammad, my friend. You are forcing your false interpretation. I already told you that there are times where Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is expressing his own opinion.
So
But
why? So why?
when,
Look,
my friend, how can you
listen,
understand
listen,
if you
Orthodox Muslim,
keep on
listen.
interrupting? How can you understand? This is not a debate, my friend. I am just
Okay,
teaching you
but
Islam.
don't skip over that part. Don't skip over that part. Let's parse this one by one. Okay.
Okay.
You said that we don't need to obey Muhammad in particular case
No,
because
no,
he's human being in his and he's fallible. So we don't need to obey him in particular case. You say that. Is that what you're talking about?
No, my friend, you're not listening because you keep on interrupting. I said when Prophet Muhammad talks about the religion, explaining the revelation, then we have to follow it. But if he speaks about his own opinion, which is not related to
So how can you
the
tell
deen,
apart?
not
Okay, how
related to
can
the
you tell
deen.
apart? Okay, how can you tell apart of Muhammad's opinion and Allah's opinion?
If it is not related to the religion, for example, you gave the example of the uh, hadith
Okay,
related
it,
to
okay, you said okay.
my friend.
Let's
Let me
clarify.
finish, my
Okay, let's
friend.
clarify this
Let me
one
finish,
by
my
one.
friend.
One
I gave you
one
you
case
gave
at a time.
yes,
Look,
but
Orthodox
allow me
Muslim.
to finish the answer. Allow me to finish the answer. How can you understand if you don't want me to allow to finish the answer? I said I already gave you the example of the lizard which he did not eat, but he allowed his companion to eat it. That is his personal choice. That means we cannot say that dove or such kind of lizard is haram because Prophet Muhammad did not eat it. It was his personal choice. As a matter of fact, he allowed his companion. The other hadith that you quoted with regards to palm trees, also he said that's your worldly life. That's that about the revelation of God. So that means Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam speaks of his own self related to worldly life or personal opinion. It is not binding for Muslims to follow it. But when he speaks about the religion, then Prophet Allah Subhanahu wa Taala in Surah An-Nahl, he said he must be followed because what he speaks is not his own desire, but a revelation, because he is the one that is tasked by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala to explain what was revealed to the people. Clear?
Okay, here's the thing,
Okay.
Orthodox Muslim. Listen,
Okay.
what is what does Quran says about Muhammad? What does Quran says about Muhammad? Quran says obeys messenger, obey him and obey Allah.
What
So
what verse
now
are you
you
referring?
want to so now you want to make something uh, that contradicts to what your Quran says.
What verse are you referring, my friend?
In the
Are you
Quran
referring to
says,
the verse that wa
Ati'ullah wa ati'ur Rasul.
ulil amri minkum?
Right.
Yes.
So now you want to make something that contradicts to that verse
No, not necessarily.
because 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 Quran says again that he always something he always says something according to Allah's will. He never says something he always something according to his own desire. So now you want to say something that Muhammad says something wrong.
You are building on the wrong premise, my friend. Continue the verse. Ati'ullah wa ati'ur rasul wa ulil amri minkum. What do you mean by amri minkum?
Your leader,
Huh? Do you know
your
those in authority among you? That's ulil amr. So
yeah
do
yeah.
we need to?
Let's focus to Muhammad only. Let's focus to
No,
Muhammad
because
only because you said no.
the
Our
verse.
topic is Orthodox Muslim. Do you remember our topic today?
Yeah, I know, but you're cutting out the verse.
Okay, our topic today is: do you worship Muhammad because you allowed that actually forbidden?
What is forbidden, my
For
friend?
example, no, what?
What does Allah allow that Prophet
Okay,
Muhammad forbid?
what Muhammad? Okay, what did Muhammad say to Ali bin Hasim?
I already explained that, my friend.
So he said to Ali bin Hatim, because you allowed or you obey something that actually forbidden
By God.
or by God, but you obey your monks, your rabbi, even though that all that commandments contradicts to Allah, right?
To Allah's law, not to Allah.
Yes. Okay. So now if we use the same standard here, if you use same standard, do you
No. Again, my friend.
do you perform, look, listen to me, do you perform something that actually forbidden?
My friend, I already explained to you that there is you are comparing apples and oranges here. This is called false comparison fallacy.
No,
No, no,
it's apple to apple. It's apple to apple because we use
okay.
same standard. If
Oh,
you do something, like what Adi bin Hasim does, if you use the same standard, okay, can I assume that you did something the same to what Ali bin Hatim does?
my friend, I already told you this is a false comparison because I already have explained that you cannot compare those monks and rabbis to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam because those monks and rabbis were not recipient of revelations. Allah did not reveal anything to them. While Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is
Okay,
authorized by
all
Allah
right.
Subhanahu wa Taala, as you have mentioned in that previous verse, Ati'ullah wa ati'u Rasul. And in other verse also he said, Waman whoever obeys the messenger has obeyed Allah. That means what
All right.
Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam
Okay.
has
Okay.
legislated, what Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has legislated is the same as or tantamount to obeying Allah. So you are
Okay.
comparing
All right.
apples and
Okay.
oranges here. It's like comparing
Okay.
the word of Jesus to the word of Paul.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Right. Let's
Okay.
get to the bottom of this.
Okay,
Look,
go.
look. When you perform Allah's commandments, who are you obeying in this case? Muhammad or Allah?
What do you mean obeying in this case? To whom do we get the details of how to
For
put
example,
into
okay,
action
for
the
example,
commandments of Allah?
look, for example,
Okay.
for example, when you perform salat,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Who are you obeying to in this case? Do you obey Muhammad or you obey Allah?
We obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but we do it
So you don't need to obey.
No, no,
So
don't cut my word, my friend. I said we obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because that is what He commanded, but how to do it? We do it according to the way of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because Allah Himself said, "Ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul." Understand?
okay, in what case you are in what case you obey Muhammad?
In what case, when He explains what was revealed, as mentioned in Surah An-Nahl, verse 44, that it is Allah, it is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam
Okay.
to explain what
Okay,
was
does
revealed.
Muhammad say? Okay, does Muhammad says his own word?
What do you mean His own word?
So when Muhammad says something, is that his own words or Allah's words?
No. His words
No.
is the explanation of his words regarding to the commandment of
No,
performing
no,
salah.
no.
Allow me to
wasn't
finish, my
question.
friend. Do not
Look,
just
that
interrupt, my
wasn't
friend.
question.
How can we understand each other if you keep interrupting? You ask question, allow me to finish. It's that simple. How can I teach you about Islam if you keep on interrupting? You don't just aim for gaining cheap points, my friend. I am here to tell you about Islam. Okay? So, when we perform salah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not give the detail on how. That's why there is a need to have an example how to perform the salah, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Laqad kana lakum fi Rasulillahi uswatun hasanah." The Prophet is your example. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said,
Okay, so where did
Sallu,
Muhammad get it from?
He said,
Wait,
"Sallu kama
where did
ra'aytumuni
Muhammad
usalli."
get it? Okay, where did Muhammad get it from?
What?
The detail of salat.
It was taught to him by Allah as a revelation. Wa ma yantiku anil
Where?
hawa in huwa wahyun yuha.
Where did Allah tells Muhammad about the details of salat?
What do you mean?
What do you
That's
mean?
mentioned in hadith. Mentioned in hadith.
In what hadith?
You can search in Google.
You can search in Google. Where Allah says, Muhammad, if you want to salat, if you want to promote, you have to move your hand like this, and you have to ruku like where?
No. There is no. Again, my friend.
So where's Muhammad get it from?
I already told you, my friend. It is a revelation from Allah. Allah already confirmed it.
Yeah,
When Prophet Muhammad
where did Allah ever teach Muhammad about details of salat? You have to move your hand like this, you have to ruku, you have to like this. Where's they get from?
The details. Who taught Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam the details? It is in the hadith as mentioned by UB.
Okay, show me the hadith. Show me the hadith.
I will show you.
You get. Okay. All right.
Did
I
I
think it's
answer
really
that question, my friend? You were asking that you study Islam for 9 years and you did not know this hadith that Jibril alayhi salam taught Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam how to perform salah. So now I've read you the hadith.
Can you type? Okay. Can you type the links to the chat?
It is related in As-Sirah by Ibn Ishaq, and also it is related
Sirah. That's not hadith. That's not hadith.
My
Sirah,
friend,
right?
Al-Bayhaqi, my friend, is a hadith. Dalail an-Nubuwah. You can find that also in the Fatwa islamweb.net, because they also Fatwa number 340885.
How many sources? How many sources?
No, my friend, you are just making alibis, my friend. Had you known this hadith before, you will not ask who taught Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam how to perform salah. Now that there is a hadith, and then you try to how many? That's lame alibi, my friend. There is in fact a hadith because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already said in the Quran that
Okay, it's Quran.
the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Orthodox Muslim. Orthodox Muslim,
Yeah.
is Quran sufficient for you?
What do you mean sufficient?
Is Quran enough for you?
Depending on what you mean by enough, my friend. Enough as what?
So do you think that Quran is do you think that Quran is not perfect?
For what?
Quran is not perfect.
I don't understand your question. Quran is not perfect? What do you mean Quran is not perfect? Do you mean
Because it
does the
needs,
Quran
yeah, because
give all the
because
details
it
of
needs
everything?
because it needs the other book to explain it,
How would you expect?
or
But
to add something to complete this. Do you believe Quran is complete?
it depends on what you mean by complete. When you if you are
It depends.
if you are talking
Why
about,
it depends?
because
Why
my
it
friend,
depends? You
because
don't you believe that Quran is perfect for you?
it is perfect, my friend, but perfection doesn't mean
Perfect, but
that
but
doesn't
it
mean
needs
providing
but it needs
all the details,
something
my friend.
but it needs something but it needs something to stand alone.
My friend, the Quran is complete. But if you are looking for the details on how to perform a certain command in the Quran, you cannot expect it to be written everything in the Quran. Otherwise, you will have a Quran find as high as maybe higher than the clouds, my friend. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said, if if his knowledge is to be written down in Surah Al-Kahf, verse 18, chapter 18 of the Quran. If his
All right.
knowledge is to be written, even if the ocean will be used as a ink and the trees will be the pen, it will be exhausted, and still the knowledge of Allah will not be exhausted. So how can you expect that everything must be written in the Quran? So what is written in the Quran is the general instruction of Allah, and then Allah told us to execute what He has commanded based on the performance, the way which we call Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So the Quran is complete, but not it did not give all the
Quran is
details.
complete, but Quran is complete, but
My friend, is your Bible complete?
we never claim that Bible is complete. We never say that.
So
But
your
your
Bible is
Quran claim
incomplete.
that but your Quran claims that this is the complete book. This is book that explain anything.
Yeah, it explains
Don't
anything.
don't your Quran claim that?
Does it say explain anything, or does it say give all the details?
I'm sorry?
Does the Quran say that it explains everything, or does it say it gives all the details?
The Quran makes a claim that this is explain anything.
Explaining anything doesn't mean gives all the details, my friend. For example, if I ask
When
you who is
explain anything
if I
doesn't
tell
mean
you
explain
that your
anything. What
father,
are you talking about?
if your father is Mr. X, I don't have to elaborate how did your mother beget you until you become old. That's
You know,
difference, my friend.
you compare angel and
That
Yes,
you compare apple
that's
and oranges now.
different meaning. Different meaning.
you are forcing your own terminologies to what is meant by the Quran. That when it says it answers everything, it means the general rule is there. For example, I will give you an example which was uh, the same as your contention today. One day, one of the priests asked Imam Shafi rahmatullahi alayhi. He said, "Does your Quran said that it has it teach you everything?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Now tell me, uh, how many loaf of bread can one sack of flour can make?" So Imam Shafi'i called the baker. He said, "How many bread that a sack of flour can make?" So the baker told him this number. So he told that guy, the priest. He said, "This number." He said, "But it's not mentioned in the Quran." But he said, "The Quran said, Fas'aluhu ahla dhikri in kuntum la ta'lamun." Ask those who know for the things which you do not know. That is the completion of the Quran, my friend. It is not what you think. So if you don't know
Yeah,
something, you
because
ask those who
it
know. That's
seems,
what the Quran says.
yeah,
Fas'aluhu
it
ahla
seems like,
dhikri in kuntum la ta'lamun.
yeah, it seems like you need to explain Qurans more.
It should be explained, my friend, because not everybody understands the Quran. So it is explanation. Everything needs explanation.
Does your Quran make a claim that this is the clear book? Why you need to why do you need explanation for Quran that makes a claim that this is a clear book?
What do you say? It is a clear book.
Yeah.
Clear for those who know, but those who do not understand, that's the problem. That's why there is dawah, my friend. That's why
Okay.
I ask you
Okay.
to have
Do you believe
conversation
that
with
Quran is
you.
okay? Okay. Do you believe that the meaning of Quran is clear?
What? For those who know.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that everything in Quran is clear?
Yes, for those who know.
For those who know, okay, you know,
Not everything, but I can teach you some at least.
not
I'm not.
everything,
No,
but
no, no,
Quran makes a
I'm
claim
not.
that it's clear book.
No, I don't know everything, my friend, about the Quran. I am not a Islamic scholar. I am a da'i. But your question is,
You die, but you don't.
does the
You die, but you don't understand Quran.
what do you mean? I don't understand. I explained to you the Quran. I am not claiming that I understand everything in the Quran. I'm not a scholar.
So why Quran?
The
So
Quran is saying that, but
So why
I
does
don't claim that I know everything in the Quran. So
yeah? So why does Quran make a claim that this is a clear book,
that's the claim
but you
of the
don't?
that's
But
my friend. The Quran is not me, my friend. You understand? The Quran is not me. So the Quran claims that it is explaining everything. It is clear for those who know. That's why the Quran said, "Fas'aluhu ahla dhikri in kuntum la talamun." Ask those who know if for the things which you do not know. I am one of those who do not know everything about the Quran. So if there is something that I don't know, I will ask. That does not mean that the Quran is not complete. It's just my lack of knowledge about everything in the Quran. You understand?
it's not about your lack of knowledge in the Quran, because Quran itself makes a claim that this is a clear book, the clear meaning, and you don't need to explanation to explain it.
No, that's not what it says, my friend. It is clear for those who know. That's why it said,
Even
"Fas'aluhu ahla."
even
How many times I will repeat this verse to you, my friend? "Fas'aluhu ahla dhikri in kuntum la ta'lam." Ask those people of knowledge, those who people of the who constantly remember Allah for the things which you do not know. So I am those people who do not know everything in the Quran. So I have to ask. But it doesn't mean that I didn't know anything in the Quran. I know a lot of things in the Quran, but not everything. So that's why I have to ask.
alright. Oke, teman-teman ada yang mau menambahkan kepada Ortodok Muslim? Silakan. Kristen atau siapa? Silakan.
Any question, my friend? Any more question?
No.
Or later, if you invite me, it is better to set a topic, a specific topic, so that I can prepare the possible dalail for the answer. Because if we talk randomly,
Okay.
it's difficult to Google everything. It will take
Okay.
time.
Oh, do you settle in Philippines?
Yeah,
Are you Philippine, native Philippine, or
yeah, but in Mindanao.
you foreign?
In Mindanao, I can speak Tagalog a little, but I'm not sure if my grammar is correct. We have our own dialect here in Mindanao.
Mindanao.
Yeah,
Oh, Mindanao. I hear that a lot of Muslim there.
yeah,
A lot of Muslim there.
majority.
How many percent Muslim is Philippines?
I,
How many percent?
I'm not sure. Maybe 30%. Maybe
5%? Huh?
no. Maybe 30 or less.
30%?
Yeah, we were colonized by the Christians during the Spanish time here, 1521.
Yeah, I know that. Oke, halo Yubi, mau tanya
Itu si
kepada Ortodok Muslim?
Christian katanya ada yang mau ditanya, apa itu tadi private
Ya,
chat.
silakan Christian kalau mau ditanya. Buka mic dulu, Bang. Halo?
Halo Bang Edis.
Ya, silakan kalau ada pertanyaan atau
Nggak
bagaimana.
ada. Nggak ada sih Bang Edis. Cuma mau menanggapi aja sama Pak Yubi tadi itu.
Menanggapi
Oke,
yang mana?
silakan.
Kalau nggak ngerti, kalau nggak bisa.
Alright, thank you Orthodox Muslim. If you want to, Christian feedback. Christian feedback bang. Coba di ulang lagi bang, masuk ulang bang.
Oh iya,
Feedback bang, parah
Ya,
bang.
bentar, Bang.
Masuk lagi ya, masuk ulang lagi ya. Okay, Orthodox Muslim, if you want to continue your routine, you can go.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
very much for coming here.
You're welcome. And if you want to invite me again, please indicate a specific topic so we can prepare the necessary evidences for textual evidences for it.
Okay, thank you Orthodox Muslim. What time is it now in your country?
Now it's 2:53 p.m. 2:53.
2:53. Okay. Thank you Orthodox Muslim.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.